today's video, we'll be looking at woke TikTok videos that will make you question reality.
My unpopular opinions on spirituality that will make you look at the world differently. So my video won't get taken down as TikTok is fake. 1. You don't have to practice religion to be spiritual. 2. Heaven is a state of mind that we can reach on earth. 3. Before we were born, our soul chose the life that we wanted to experience. 4. If we don't learn the lessons of this life, we keep reincarnating until we do. 5. The pineal gland, aka the third eye, is our gateway to higher consciousness. 6. Extraterrestrials are real and living amongst us. 7. Past life regression works and you can do it through self-hypnosis. 8. Healing crystals are a legit way to heal your energy. 9. The world operates on the principles of energy, frequency, and vibration. 10. We have multiple realities and each choice we make leads to the reality we experience.
How do you explain...
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of agree with basically all of those points that she just gave us. Let me know if y'all agree or disagree with those points, but those was pretty dope.
To people that the government is full of pedophiles and that our water is being poisoned with fluoride and heavy metals. Our food is fake, the weather is being manipulated, clouds are actually created to block the sun, and that chemtrails actually kill people. Our government actually stands for mind control, and that big events are actually staged to keep us distracted from the real truth. Artists and people of power actually practice rituals at these events without the fans actually knowing. When a doctor gives you a shot, he actually gets a bonus. Now, they don't do that for chemotherapy, so why do they do that for vaccine shots? And that war and our military is actually used to decrease the population. Yeah. How do you explain that to people?
Obvious the government wants TikTok gone because it's the only news source not on their payroll, and we can incite change faster than they can censor us, and that's a problem for them. In the same breath they're trying to frame it as a national security threat, our sitting president has classified documents where they're not supposed to be. They know for the older generations all they gotta say is the word China and it's gonna create a motherfucking problem. But the actual problem is that they can't cover their goddamn tracks, and we're on to them. They gonna have to get rid of the entirety of the internet. We can find anything faster than y'all can hide it. The same politicians that voted to ban drag got photos of them in drag. The same politicians vowing to eradicate transgenderism have videos of them tied up, bent over, gagged, red-bottomed, and I'm not talking about the shoes. Yeah, because y'all don't want them to have rights in public, but you pay to get abused in private. Is it the thrill for you, counselor? We already know y'all bringing back Jim Crow laws as y'all pipeline and try and put us back on a plantation. But let me tell you something, this is the generation that communes with their ancestors, and they're already pissed off.
So I went to visit East Palestine, Ohio for the first time. How did it turn out? First, I want to say the area that I'm already in, we're already smelling chemicals and stuff over here. Every time it rains, it's that weird smell, and it's starting to become the whole area. This was my whole reason of wanting to go down there to see how it smelled, how it looked, you know, how does it feel. Don't worry, before I went, I made sure I was dressed up in a biosuit, and I tried my hardest to keep it on the whole time. I was also interviewed by DW News. Fox News was going to interview me, but they thought I was doing it for attention. Actually, I was doing it for my TikTokers, and for myself because I was curious. So off the rip, you can see over here, we made it down to the river, seen a couple filters on there. Looks like they're really trying to get the chemicals out of the water. If you look even further down, you can even see splashes. On this one, you can see me walking towards the part where the train derailed. They're still doing construction.
Oh, he up close and personal.
And actually at one point, I think I showed myself. To get back on track is exactly how the residents described it down there. It burns your eyes, it literally burns your face. At some points, I was even losing my glove color just for being so close to the chemicals. I got stopped by 3 members of the Secret Service to ask what I was doing on the train tracks. Then I would have stayed down longer if I knew the CDC and the EPA was going to be down there too. If you're in Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, West Virginia, Maryland, Kentucky, or any of the areas where this is spreading at, please be careful. Please keep a good lookout on your water. With chemicals spewing everywhere, we do not know what's coming out of there. So if it looks weird, please don't drink it. If it's making you feel weird or if it's burning your skin, don't shower in it. And most of all, be careful. Much love, guys. More news next.
Does anybody else feel like you've gotten to the point where you just know way too much?
Yeah.
Way too much. Like, ignorance is really bliss. Like, sometimes I miss being asleep. Knowing that everything in the world pretty much is working against you the people that govern you don't give a shit about you. Like, I just don't know what to do with that information. But like, yeah, I guess I will just hang out in my house that I bought from the housing market, overpriced. I'll hang out with my domesticated cat and continue eating my grocery store foods that are probably sprayed with a ton of pesticides, even though I go out of my way to avoid that shit. I'm fully immersed in the system while hating the fucking system and doing everything that I can to not be in the system.
Yo, that's like the issue with our whole community, isn't it? Man, tell me y'all don't feel like that as well, man. It's crazy. You're stuck in the system and everybody trying to figure out how to get out. But it's like, you're still in it.
I'm dead ass serious, yo. I literally do not hear nobody saying it no more. Oh, crazy. Oh, conspiracy theorists are crazy and this ain't happening, that ain't happening. Nah, yo. Now y'all believe niggas. They shot damn near 7 objects out the sky, and look what we got now. A new derailment. Two of them. Every train that went off these railroad tracks for these past few months have had chemicals on it that can kill people.
Going straight into the water supply.
You mean to tell me it's multiple train derailments and it's normal? Y'all know fucking well this not normal. Stop playing.
In my lifetime, I can think of maybe 3. So
Right.
this in the past 2 months, I know of 5. Okay, and nobody's talking about
And
this.
the newest one is
Yo, they must be from like Baltimore or something. Y'all hear how he's saying that? Like, I can't even say it like how they say it. The U's and the U's.
2 derailments.
You hear it?
nigga. These just happened in the last 6
We're
weeks.
not talking about derailments.
Derailment, y'all.
You feel me?
Is it a game now?
We're not talking about orange juice. Okay? we're talking about life-threatening chemicals. Okay, shit that's fucking radioactive and shit like that. Into motherfuckers' water supply.
It's in the water now. It's in the fucking sky.
And you like the fuck.
It's in the sky.
You probably didn't travel so far.
Thanks. In 60 seconds, the new draft report on UFOs. The Pentagon's expert warning about a possible mothership coming close to Earth.
Oh, they said the mothership's here, y'all. Uh-oh. Hey, look at her face.
We found another advanced world just outside of Antarctica. They don't want us going there. Once you understand, there's more land beyond Antarctica.
Now, this might just all be a conspiracy, but what if the Earth had more than just 7 continents? And Antarctica was just a giant ice wall that kept us from seeing the rest of the continents? And what if there was a map that showed this? There are theories that these continents contain prehistoric
Those maps
animals,
are crazy, though.
aliens, and advanced civilizations. And that the 7 continents that we are living in is actually a giant farm or business owned by a small handful of families that make up the filthy rich in the real world, or in the other continents that we don't know about. You can't go there. You can't explore any of it.
That treaty was in effect from 1959. It can't even be questioned until the year 2041. The longest lasting treaty that all of the world signed on to at the same time and is still in place. Antarctica is the container of our world oceans. What is beyond Antarctica? Why is the government hiding Antarctica from us? Why is Antarctica completely off limits except for taking a tour of a little peninsula off of South America, which is nothing. There's about 100 different companies that you can spend a lot of money to go on a little guided tour of just that peninsula, but
That's
all of
crazy.
those companies are owned under one umbrella. They don't let anybody explore Antarctica.
The whole reason for this is because of more land.
I want y'all to know how this Earth used to be and how it's going to be pretty soon.
Hey yo, she says Avatar was a documentary, right? Ever since I've watched Avatar, I've always thought about that. Like, what if that was real? You know, like what if there was trees as big as that one tree, and we was all able to live under that one tree? But that's just one thought. I don't know where she's finna go with this. We finna find out though.
Yeah, we doing it, exposing Avatar, because it definitely was a documentary on how this planet actually used to be and the people. In this land, they found so many new organisms, beings, trees, all types of advanced psychological things happening on this planet. Mainly because they wanted to colonize and obtain resources that would make them rich. Sound familiar? In the movie, there were these beings called the Na'vi people. Their bodies were so advanced and connected to the earth, and they seemed to have dressed to African clothing. Now, the Navi people were very, very tall, and so was nature. All the trees, everything was literally lit. There's the same thing about giants on Earth, 8 to 10 feet people living and walking around in the past. Taller than the regular humans. Because who was these steps for? I'm not just making this up. Also in the movie, there were big, tall, giant trees. You know, on Earth, the mountains that look like they cut off trees. Now in this movie, they was willing to do whatever, knocking down sacred trees, doing all types of things that hurt the planet and the Earth and everything that was connected to it. Sound familiar? Now all around the planet, there are these tall people on the walls, and they call them gods and giants and all types of things. What if all of these advanced beings who are called gods in different religions were just highly advanced beings in the past? And in the past, these people who are seeing them call them gods. I mean, who knows what our DNA is capable of? So these humans want what these highly intelligent beings have. So they invaded and took advantage of the peace that we had. AKA Native Americans, Africans, Egyptians, all that. Same thing that they did to the Navi people in the movie. So much bad, sad, negative things happening on this planet to where it can't even be its full potential because it's trying to clean itself up. Prime example, while we're alive, we take so much resources from the earth. And then when we die, we put ourselves in coffins, unaccessed to the earth or the soil. In the movie Avatar, they literally bury their bodies to give back to the earth, but we don't even do that. Let's really try to understand what this movie meant and what we're capable of. Always stay dangerous.
We are in the age of Aquarius. This means Earth is really about to destroy the Matrix and flush out everyone that don't belong here. Water is one of the highest frequencies on this planet, and demons and devils cannot live where there is water. This is why the jinn is always located in the deserts. While the earth is detoxing and flushing out all these parasites, here are a few movies you can check out. If you want to know about reincarnation and how they steal your soul, watch the movie Soul. If you want to know about aliens, watch the movie Jupiter Ascending.
Hey, Jupiter Ascending's crazy. Yo, I got a movie. It's got some clips from Jupiter Ascending. It's like a little video. I'm going to go ahead and post that one too. I don't know when I'm going to post it, but I'm going to post it soon, man. Y'all stay on the lookout. But that was crazy.
If you want to know about different timelines and how every choice you make in this life is going to actually dictate your next life, then watch Cloud Atlas. The 13th floor, it tells you about how the whole universe is just a hologram. Nothing is real.
Yeah, I gotta
check out this movie. If you have any star seeds that want to know about spirituality, then they should watch Avatar Airbender. They have to watch Aang and Korra. Every woke person should watch Dark City. If you want to know the battle you are facing when you're trying to help someone wake up, watch Dark City. It tells you why certain people can't wake up. We are in spiritual revelations right now. So everything that was hidden from us, all the lies, all the land, everything they stole from us and took from us is really about to be pushed to the surface. Earth is really about to fight back. Remember the movie Avatar when all the animals start fighting with the righteous people? It wasn't just a movie. They got it from somewhere. Everything is being pushed to the surface because we are at the end of the Matrix. The Matrix always have to end. Why? Because we are not meant to be slaves. This is who we truly are, and we're going to get our memories back.
Okay, let's get our memories back.
Powers that you have to develop in order to see with your spiritual eyes. That would be the power of meditation, the power of imagination, and the power of intuition. Okay. And once you develop those powers, your spiritual mind opens and you start to understand and see what was hidden by the ego mind and understand that there's more to life, more to existence than the physical realm.
Being an awakened person on this earth is like, it's so hard. It's so hard sometimes. It's almost like every single person that you encounter on a daily basis, your vibration is higher than theirs. You know?
Hey, and it's hard to bring their vibration up to yours too, isn't it? Hey, but you just gotta keep on being these people's alarm clocks, man. You don't know when they're gonna wake up. Just keep being their alarm clock.
And not to say like, oh, I'm better than anybody. No, of course not. I just see things so differently. I think so differently. I see things so differently. I care about different things than everybody that I'm surrounded by. It's almost, I feel so like out of place all the time, you know? I feel like I don't even belong on this earth. Like I'm not from here, bro. Like somewhere out there's some planet where everyone is like me, you know? I don't know, that's just what I feel like sometimes. And it's rough too because it's like you can't go back. You can't go back. Once you've awakened, it's like you can't go back to what you used to be. Because once you've gotten a taste of like what real peace and like just peace, bro, like true peace, once you really feel that and you even get the smallest taste, if you even dive back a little bit into your old patterns and old habits, bro, like it feels, the effects are so much stronger because you're so used to this peace and this high vibration now. That low vibration that you were so used to, that you used to live in so consistently for so long, it's like it feels so disgusting and so foreign now because you're used to this peace and this high vibration. So you can't go back. Of course not, you can't go back. And you can't stay stuck where you are because then, you know, you've made so much growth and so much evolution, you can't stay stuck where you are. You just have to keep going. There's no other choice but to keep going. And it's like the further you go, at least the point I'm at right now, I know there's so much more to go, but it's like the further you go, it's almost like the lonelier you get, the more you realize that you do not belong in this society. I really don't belong here in this society, on this planet, but at the same time I am here. I am a part of this society. It's like I really don't have any other option but to keep going forward and to just hope that, you know, I can help as many people as possible before I perish and go back to wherever the fuck I came from.
I'm not gonna
Hey man, life's about the spiritual journey, not the physical.
get too deep into quantum physics right now, but if you do everything for your future self, the future always and absolutely dictates the past and the present. Truly, the only thing that is real is now, the present, but everything you did in your past led you to right now, the present, which was the future when you were in the past. The present moment will always have the alchemy and the newness of the future. So remember, always stay present in order to enjoy the glimpses of the future that are always present for you.
So all this time,
we've
been living on a giant motherboard. Oh
my, a giant motherboard, huh?
This is a picture of Iran next to a motherboard.
I've seen pictures like this.
You see, the previous civilizations built structures on ley lines and energy grids. These are the pyramids in Mexico. The layout is almost exactly like a motherboard. Here's a city that's a motherboard. This city is, oh no, that's another motherboard. Here we go, a bird's eye view of a city and a motherboard. Oh my diddy.
Yo, that's
Here
crazy.
we have Egyptian pyramids and a microprocessor. And this is a Syrian temple in Egypt and a computer chip.
So we live on a
Somebody
motherboard,
convinced me
y'all.
that I haven't jumped timelines or switched to a new matrix or that there's not been a glitch in the matrix. So let me explain what I have been trying to legitimize and make logical in my head all day long, and I still cannot figure out what has happened here. Yesterday, I took my daughter to a thrift store. We were looking for a specific chair. She saw this pair of Elsa shoes from the movie Frozen and would not leave without them. They were old, they were kind of worn, and I was like, whatever, grab the shoes, let's take them home. They'll be perfect for dress up. I put them in her basket in her room, and this morning I came in here into the living room where we keep our shoes in that shoe basket there, and I see the Elsa shoes, and I was like, well, that's really weird. I had put this pair of shoes in her room in her dress up basket. I can't believe she's already gotten them out and put them back in the basket. And so I picked up the shoes, I walked to her room and to the basket thinking, well, I'll just put them back in there. And there's 2 pairs of these shoes.
What?
There's 2 pairs of these shoes. But that wasn't the part that I'm so confused about. On the bottom, because again, I got these at a secondhand store, on the bottom of these shoes, the same writing. So again, it's not like one pair was picked up somewhere else and they're secondhand. It's not like they were purchased at Walmart or something and we accidentally grabbed 2 pairs of these shoes. And also, I thought, okay, I asked her dad, did you buy her some of these shoes? He said, no, I didn't. I also thought back to Christmas. My mom had gotten her a pair of little Elsa shoes, and then, but that's not them. These are them. It's a completely different pair of shoes altogether. They're the same shoe. It's the same size. They're both worn out in the same distress in the same way, like they're secondhand. I'm so confused. Also, look at one of the shoes in each pair is missing a strap. In this pair, it's on this shoe, on the right shoe, and on this pair, it's on the left shoe. But both are missing a strap.
Wait. Can't you just switch those shoes, though? I'm confused now. Because it looks like one pair might have been the pair with the strap, and one pair could have been the pair with no strap. I don't know, though. I don't know. This is crazy.
Somebody explain this to me, because I'm still mind fucking blown.
Yeah, I'm mind blown too. Whatever happened to her, whatever glitch that was, I need that to happen to me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get $100 bill and I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna go to sleep, and hopefully I can wake up and find another $100 bill in another spot and keep doing that over and over and over. I need that type of glitch in my life. But guys, these are some crazy woke TikToks. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.